I can't say me who $30 da Ghana ni sika obetumi amuamua CD one CD no amuamua na nation ni butum no ye no style bia but for dollar shedensa send your babu $1 no na odia she the wallet mo mubumpu or the shape straight dollar no go to be neat by a friend neat dollar and then every mo otnase ewo jumedie enso na in fact mo penin so a member of the NPP in fact no oko eye is it atwima wabieja odima kotene ewo hodo pa nti ene ewie otnase jumedie so na yahwe abom yedia ajenim enso betnase na ewie ajedim a member of the NPP na communications team and they obetnas na yegyina so no dia toatoa adwene kese ewo jumedie so wa wo hweme wa wutie say Facebook say YouTube bepacho Mr. Member Wakwaba na ene jumedie so no enche Exodus group of companies ebe pass through na Exodus group of companies enche na ya ebetnase na wa ode instem abre na empodo eye Exodus moringa capsules na ya ebetnase no de eho enkomo abre sansu na moringa aside Exodus moringa capsules no ye wo Exodus dandelion capsules ewo ho ene na ya ade ebewre ni nyina mu na afi omo breakfast no so wa ka ho asem edi achre but ansana na ya ebetna se no interesting times enra there was Akwatia by elections enra na Akwatia by elections ewo ho ya mencha de ya kwakoto abano kama ya to abano ewie NPP esin koya actually police for say last time the moye ye ni anje Ablekuma North said ye ma koy no ye ni anje ho this time around IGP Christian Tete Yohudu deploy police for 5,500 ediomu kogu Akwatia omu dekai wo hodo days ansa na yekwa akoto abana enti on that score yebebo police for na bas this time around utumu se na omu ahokeka no yebemo omu plus police for no omu ahokeka no yebemo omu plus yakase ye mo omu plus na but eba beshema na wa say ade no anko no 100% some de ho ban body police for no omo eba omo homode de omo betumi aye omo eye tumu say they were readily available police visibility na bibia was on point we who say ebia bentime ho asibi koso a kwan omo ba omo ebeka ebu ade no fine but we are who bat and out batter no sakakra issue Emra Sofo Azuka Via 70-year-old Sofo Azuka okoye na ade enu bio enu nim dada nti ya fe na me ba be rep Emra ye show footages e her videos of Sofo Azuka doing what he does best. Vigilantism. Yeah. You say, Wabako kra, tutumu say, I don't know the freedom. And I show videos now. I don't want to repeat myself by now, dear. I assume some mudu do na who a videos for the sake of time. And near course ewo hall. Waka isa mebekan wa ha say em nwa wase sa de ma na oyen police fo no ejina ho ehwe ne din Now all threaten individuals' life. Maybe two a fair marking or ha. Nkebesa by elections. Sans some videos no social media one several times. Bring to find to be enyibu. Emra because sa de no ye na ye me wawa pa. Se police for air shadow. No to make cast handsome no efa the hoodie. No call. There was one other guy, can be friend a gentleman, but the conduct no, it wasn't gently. Into mean to be a friend gentleman. You be some you see a friend Alaji Abdul Wahab. Na or ye communications officer ewo Eastern region or is it a Buakwa? Na enwa or also threaten the lives. And I know some video no so you are the lives of a year a fair marking. Are not on pre none be threaten openly with no regard for a year security or police no bagawaya. Police for actually the dean or funny wedding. Yeah, they do say any business and can you make and the wa and can the busy. Say a do baby a queen just because so far as NDC first and answer third vice in tea. So far as ultimate threaten obia, which is a criminal act, and out a lawyer, and you know it already. Yajano on the Namho Alaji Abdul Wahab, if I got the name right, Omo communications officer, just because so NDC ninety on canon for the hundi. But obi with social media no can be big kitty say cry yes bacho or can be big webia or don't see a gun and you fancy comedy nominee and obi can be big kitty beer and only the one saying Murado a year juma so for Azoka before cameras are threatening the life of another Ghanaian and only Namho. This is what we call injustice. So we any injustice, we name the afraid injustice. But NPP for the release Ababonte. Now release numno and no more Esre police. Say bianwa muye majumani ya bomba basukurana. Debi. Police for no money trust how. Lawyer for whom and the police for the do and penny for no lawyer for P egum. Christian Tete Yohonu, me read Finney profile I don't know whether he's himself a lawyer. I should think so. Police for almost had their lawyer for P egum, so they know the law. Be ye police ni penny don't do na lawyers no mugum. But NPP for Kayom say be a number refi Molon Ebia Emrano near Sofo Azoka any Alaji Abdul Wahab ye and won't you na Montuto Omano and no any and sema NPP for at the Atuja na Nana Kwame where they ma forward at the amount kafa release na sekratano eto TV no so ema ahwefo na yankenkan nyina ndi akire di enhwe near NPP statement omde aba efa Sofo Azoka ho Justin Frempong Kodia ena edesa statement no eba betudwa na empo Nana Kwame so ode ebeto so no. Let me quickly read through the statement, and it's for immediate release. Now, or say, New Patriotic Party condemns the threat of death and physical assault by NDC officers. Now, it reads, the New Patriotic Party condemns the threat of death against the minority leader, Osahine Alexander Afeyomakin, the national organizer, Henry Nana Buache, and Honorable Frank Adompreh by the first national vice chairman of the NDC, Chief Sofo Azoka, and Alhaji Abdul Wahad Amadu, the Ebuakwa North constituency communication officer of the NDC. The party further condemns the unprovoked physical attack of its third national vice chairman, Alhaji Osman Masawood, by Chief Sofo Azoka and his notorious hoodlums. Such violent conduct by no means a person than a national officer of the ruling party and a constituency officer diminishes the gains of our democracy and has the potential to create further insecurity in the country in the face of Ghana's recent decline in the Global Peace Index ranking. The party will formally lodge complaints with the Ghana Police Service against the mentioned individuals. We are also calling on the Inspector General of Police, as part of his post-election actions, to immediately arrest and investigate Chief Sofo Azoka, Alhaji Abdul Wahab, and any other person captured in the videos widely circulated in the media. The recklessness of the action of Chief Sofo Azoka and Alhaji Abdul Wahab ought to be properly investigated and punished. Thank you. Signed, Justin Kodia Frimpong, General Secretary. Ono eno denensa ashase. Nana Kwame, meda se papa into release no ena eda eye screen no so a oso akenkan bi. We ena NPP for ede aba. But sometimes I wonder, say, does it have to take a year NPP for na omwachre a year Ghana police sample SMU A, B, C, and D? That's my worry. Ablik Manipa 18. Yo nana kwame medasi papa ya na we edia free so edia mame medasi. And the question is, does it have to take the NPP? No more Ghana Police Service for say Mwajumani, Munya Mwajuma. In as much say, ye bo a ye Ghana Police for Abasu say be an idea, ne quite better no. When mentiasi. So be threatened or be life. Hey, IGP on your part 12. Christian Tete Yohunu. Operations. Oyani patro na chese JNPP bekai mo se ade we ya branch ye entwa yi nipa 8 no sa omo committee ansa na IGP ba be kire mo se o ye kra no ochina kopem Friday de ye be chi nipa wotwe bi wotwe ya ye hu omo pictures chine kra de di bi be ne na mo no kro de ba. But and this I call sa obi to social media Mr. Fanti comedy no omo kan san ketua bi yasomu, but obi threaten obi life say by election na ko be hu ne ekro ne ja no ko because your friend Sofo Azoka menfa ensiana impedifo atnas na nka mehwe se na ya beba na ode ewrem na na ya entrance dia men ko banim na nit dollar ne menu ya agenim atnas. But and omo atnas e be wura akwatia by elections and sensem no make us say macho Kofi Apadu yokofo asodum. Make us say Percival Kofi Apadu, the founder and leader of the LPG. Yokofo asodum. I know they be out of Sobeha. Not Sobeha. Yokofo asodeha. But information anything eye iyokufo ahomachi ena yenya ntie se omo achi Kofi Apalu ewo Kumase na nse ya haya no wo ntani nkran haya no owo na information yensa ekan sa ahomachi ena omo ekoche no ewo ne residence na yebisa mu no yese eye Iyoko Surveillance and Asset Recovery Unit. Iyoko Surveillance and Asset Recovery Unit. Aye from Saru ena ahomachi omo ekoche no na little is said yegusua e make contact say yebe mi hu say Iyoko the release bia aba bonte as of now maskane mi could release be as to why omo akwakochi eye Kofi Apalu but yeguso make calls exactly what the problem is and the information that womb and they say Iyoko aso eye Kofi Apalu emu na ne ewo honso no. Now finally my panel is seated. NPP akotia elections no ye nyina ye hu ne ekoi sise no sane Kwaku dru na ba bia dru no na chese omo eswed ina NDC ekura yes a friend super majority of 184 seats as compared to a NPP there of 87 seats CC. Now Enra quickly I will crave the indulgence of Ajedim Boate de $90 Enra bana ye kokoto ye no esote ye kakra esote as compared to 2024 abana ye koto ye no in 2024 nipa in 2024 Washa nipa 36,472 registered voters ena ekoto abano 2024 enra by election nipa beye 33,819 ena ekoto abano 36,472 registered voters in 2024 as compared to enra 33,819 registered voters. Next what? In 2024, NPP, a candidate, the late Ernest Yaokumi, a winning with a year 2,964 votes. Enra, NDC candidate, a winning with 2,063 votes. In 2024, Ernest Yaokumi, a winning with 2,964 votes as compared to Enra, a year NDC candidate, also winning with 2,063 votes. And Enra will be so easy for now 70% of a year voters. And in fact, in 2024, 70% of voters and a bar bonte ebetwe figure mediama we actually say so 70% kotu in 2024. Enra Osha 64.60% of registered voters and a kotu abano 70% in 2024 December year. Enra 64.60% and a kotu abano. That is what to say swati say if one call for number out ama beto abano ebi hono lakuna bi ewo enti in total she say nanka ye 44 she say lawyer yemi cattlary set yemi aba betna ko yalo so that is NDC for winning a whole seat no 5 times as compared to a NPP a winning 4 times nanka ye 44 but if free is a 96 or so NDC a winning 4 NPP and so a winning 4 winner babema NDC a winning 5 and as to what we can do with it no but meantime member 34 akwaba $90 ewaha and afi minia ajedim so atna se ene ewie 34 member mujina ha emama kwaba keke joso na wapum eyede what the down my film me what obi be say that whole none of this year. Me who need to do that. I don't think so. Me who this year.
This year, me dem show TV so I was saying. Me who ba who me.
It's the artificial intelligence.
I see you, don't see me.
Yes. And collaboration I'm fan to baby and yes, I'm your friend. Why? And Papa Kase, Kwaku Betchra body. Now we are there. Oh, nice.
By the grace of God. Monitoring from afar all day. Tembia Oba week in, week out. Things are all several party, all several my Ghana. Kumasi mine we are seeing now, all several now. Governor so at this station we saw my say mfanye se adwuma no ti on say better na sepa me tele nkanache nti me wi amehwehwe ne kira kwan ba ha bia mehwe ne kira kwan nti me wi a ba bia wo keke we fa bia me di wachi kopin se be hu chama.
That's right.
Metumi akọ na wonim say yanko ho no mu de bet ma me nkan hwa na me refi eni penu mo pe say yanto aba ma wo mo no me na fine gentlemen MPP you nimdie fo pa o kuku panyino mu bia bosi na unkra bi na abedi me hontima mfa ma okra ha me yare former educational minister Dr. Yaw said menim se woni okai ne bie pa papa na o ba ye be transform educational sector this term ne TVET be ye one day o inaugurate about 80 schools so me mfa nkra Emma na menchia wo no na menka nkyerɛ so abribia betia ka kyerɛ party delegate say okun wafa wako submit into ujinam the free na ene ko ye ba betia si from the party ne de hyehyɛ to ho no ma no akɔ na so 1111 omunya pepa no mo to abande man obeba be save the nation Ghana ama enema akoso panti onkra me dia ma no na mentia aspirants ni so na
beat dollar
mentia aspirants ni na obia so ye obia nya bia ye o won say party no de obia be ni bia ye betem bia na meka bi so ye wo time and see abre bia ne de nyankopon e de ma oman bi se only die wo hwe bible ma Israel fu mrebi dure Moses ne de omoko mukoya kudru baby yes Moses transe na Joshua be fire time and season emrebi dure na Yesu Kristo na okwan professor kasa kire ne nkrofo emrebi dure na nyankopon de ahemfo ne kasa kire na nkrofo emrebi dure no the prophet ne kasa samre ya ye dream the new patriotic party Dr. Yaw said it say party delegates in hunimobo na ye call election na yetuma na obetimi lead pa onkra ni nyina amde ma ono keke na match no wi ni na me de ho ehunu besi ho no na match aspirant ni nyina obi anya ye keke baby ye duru ye unity pa keke unity me hwe enura ye call by election no na seat kitaye na ye ya ni pa otia so ora NSCOMI may so rest in perfect peace we from me mzenke binya sympathy from the voters but ye call ni akwa lusu me di yaw e wo me mu pa
anka wure ma no
ka bi wure ma okay
ka be ba
ye be ba ho
mate ajenim me ma kwa ba
mejo so do okay
na ohu eye de
radiadom me ho ye pa ni party fu nyina mpaibo enti me ho den we ka se me ho den se ahya woni mpa
hey ajenim
je say mami fa enchia ema ahwefo sister na etifo ni nyamemu ye ya se mo Ghana is the do no ni na ka ho binti na global peace index ye free 55 according to 61 because in my kambo mu my who say democracy ye adwuma no freedom of the media ka ho in the aban no say meje kire nsentwerefo ne nsentwere adwuma no ensa agu wonachi se beye no muntimi kamasem ema ya kabima minke bia memu no etu chima na krobia santi wakasa bi se ohene ayen kanasem na ode sebie ekọ bedwom enti se o mampanyin bi ni aban bi ba no se o ma kwan ma yen kanasem a de be wie kire ni ye se sebie no de bekọ ebedwom enti mamenchi ahwefo ejom so meti fo me mu ayenchi ahwefo na me mo hwi nkomi constituency atwema ngo beja south constituency nkawe ne impotemu to ase jankoba me kuro ebu akwa ntabenu asakraka ne epuayim ne behinum ne ho nyina me chewi bia titiru party chairman titire ni wo ho chairman Stephen Boatin dodo na afre no chairman boot na afre yinso menu no me electoral area coordinators nyina me kasa me electoral area coordinator ewo jankoba rio so electoral area enti menu no coordinators ewo ho nyina the dean of coordinators ewo ho Godwin Champion one ye bisiase she bisiase electoral area coordinator minti mi mo nyina di nti me fancy wono no so na entro onuano mo enkaye nyina na afi machia his excellency Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia onim say ansa na ye bekwa akotia no party na di shebi by say kopim say bekwa akotia koto akotia ba na wie no may campaign sem nyina emra fom ba de bi no bu so de bia me kan so to de bia kire party mpanyimfo nsagu omochi eye ne yenye ewie ne ehwe ni mu se bi ombe sanction bi omo sanction na kasa an na ba ye ehwe ni mu ye de ye sanction obi etia obi se omo an teki action bi aso ye se omo ye weak because na party ne say yen kwatu akotie nwansa na ye campaign but dey na hu ye over the past weekend enye delegate aspirants no enkrofo kwa na nanti hia ne mu omo na ankasa flout party rules Dr. Bawumia tena asigi tumu say yen kwatu akotie nwi na mu yakwa wie ne de ebetimi di won na niso adi hu na to party for any media megitum say some people perceive we need to me 2028 ya Dr. Bawumia the din kan ne say Dr. Bawumia na ye the most marketed hwe utisi animu ha say ye bia ewi na wo fa ha akopem me fan say amass school ho no mu nkwa achiri kura from akopem amass school ho with me she nipa be me ensa na na yom she Dr. Bawumia t-shirt so he is a known face unim na unim say Dr. Bawumia ye nim no pa before 2024 no na me gitum say what because I running mate from 2008 on to 2024 Nina no running mate be vice president na me gitum say Ghana for nim no pa no knowing say ni din de bebrebe yate ba na ni picture ankasa na bebrebe nim menim 2024 na me ni t-shirt ko amema no eno 8 Bawumia no makaka no oni wati ni dia but na ni picture ankasa se wo hunu ni but 2024 election inti ni poster akwa ekura bia say this is the referee bia munti now he is a known face. It doesn't matter say we say atiwudi do na ni munti nya fe ni e ko kire say ye candidate for e na ba no ni Dr. Bawumia de do na ni no dada and be also reaching ideas and also ya de ba ko me kan kire do na omo delegates na me omo ka say do na omo na mo kasa no me transparency no bibiri kire ne ma yesi matoka say so obi di ka kire wo de waya ma wo obi kire wo ne waya ma yesi ama wa e kire say so ye bibi manwa oni aseda wo furu bi ode ma obi wa kire wo say waya say na ma ndi we ye bibi manwa oni aseda ba Dr. Bawumia me kire de waya ma ye boy bibiri ama party ne de but on kan ho kire say ye to manwa ye betimi hold na accountable say enam say ye say ama wonti be bibi ma ne mu de ono odi kan kire wo say ma ye say ama de opeyanda ne kosi a ko bi say ne bi ka kire wo na say bi kan ye say ma ansana odi flabe worship ne mami enti party for enwe ho ne hunu say enye popularity keke bo no obi won mo ye popular ene ye wo infamous onim say akasa nyepe say obi ye popular ene say obi ye infamous kasa ne nyepe ba oni na ya te obi ye din popular ye positive and na betima ye ne bone am ya te odin eno so nkire say o ye popular enti party for enwe ho me chere Bawumia ne ho kani Samira Bawumia enso
all right all of a sudden obi besie you say beauty of democracy we the beauty of democracy will study hadum sisia na NPP the aduanom aye ye me fa bi nim say bia we ba obi ase we but beauty of democracy ewa ya kakre die hia no unity sure enwa abaye kotro ye no e kire say NPP ye here in Kabum na ye dia forge on but member a year Charles say na say knit dollar enchai na fe yenrewra enkomono emu na me pacho so betumi join wo Facebook say the America no e WONTUMI TV live e wo Facebook and as oko YouTuber e WONTUMI TV live or YouTube channel so e ma me talk Ghana jumedi so eni ni dollar Yo, memra wo nche ebiewe biya sha se de. Ye nkwa akotia wo.
Me preamble na me kan bi se enra me rehoe. Me rehoe ne se na minim se nka yebenya sympathy votes. Minim se sasem to a unse Ghanaians as we are no. I na ubia sympathize with you. So free 1992 election in Akwatia constituency eba NDC for 1992 1996 omofai abra president Kufuor Babi Dina 2000 and ye fire 2004 is a fire na 2008 NDC for sabeji free 2012 na 2016 amasi abeji 2020 NDC for sabeji 2024 na NSCOMI of blessed memory who are contesting in 2020 wa wenya at 2024 benyaye and in say enka city die enkono na etwa 4 years no anke beto bakura anka 2028 ne beto na fufia ntoata eto abama NSCOMI ne hunto ni dawo for dikotwa ekono obasa ena odi free mu tini nim se nkatemamifo constituents ewo Akwatia no bi hu MPP mobo na omo aye ato amai anya ni sa na keke mekan semi no di ntie ma MPP lose election me ya better have to say it keke fu maybe was MPP the party no ye hu oduru kakra as a division no ya doso one make us the timing of the election was very wrong Emma ye MPP oko by election candidates prepare for presidential primaries obi are submitting na obi hu say we koye campaign na obi a first no nka by election ba mekai ye ko ejuso by election party machineries ni nyina obi a ewo sani ye ko wo no first you bo obruman kuma odapaja osuno chi ni abo obi a ditwi obi anti paragraph but because of the timing obi a nim say ye kwa akoto presidential primaries January 31st ninti ama ase perceived division bi ewo no party no e de memu ba bontin say because of this election by election ninti ni say go bi a campaign with the aim say nyina be forge ahead ni akọ be combined body ni akọ but I say me hu bi say candidate A ko candidate B enko form person better na chi akoye campaign no se basa na ha adwene ena candidate B so kwa candidate C eso enko form hu say omu kwa akodi na chi the presidential aspirants no omu nyina nko mbetimi akambo makwa akoye campaign obi afa ne baby ebi ko ho ebi anko ebi also party no Nkansah as national party no there are people omu benya na nka national party executives nko muni ho ne o na nko yaba betu omu omu lazy omu boot it first no na sebi previous nka JFK eko nko benya a lot of people edinachi say twi akoye campaign but then JFK now no to there are people who want to unseat him and those people who want to unseat him they also have followers in terms of what they and in tokwana na ye kono as ye boot ni an lazy ni yanza ne ko nti tutu ye na ya ne ko we di na ma and ye ko na efom party na Nkansah no ye ko election no ya ho boy hu ye because in party ni bobo aye ho by election ba enye bi ni say ye say ye be call ye nko as ye be ye say as that means an by election the moment I be declare say on this date we are going to have a by election na I was just send the advance a krempo one more omo ye campaign ya monitor by elections wa ye nim say by election wo ho no mo a the party now no yet to the swabano, or what loses our seat no. Omuki come ye pa. Omuki come keke. But this time no, me man wunisa. I say ye election da ye nimu no a itia so well say. Ye nwin eno. Obi so beka say seat no kura wo kwa akopre no. Wo kopre na so beka ho na 88 on the day. Is it effective? Is that why we did not go and campaign vigorously? See about just sitting in the back end.
But don't you think say so party executives no so they were fully on the ground, but benim say bia wo purchase support no more nya from others because Justin Kodia could be 2 weeks wo na be obugina they were really on the ground campaigning.
So keke make it was the first no say JFK kwa the entourage any pe be di nachi echitafo be di nachi ama no yesi aboa no ntakra no ena man mu yedu aboa no ntakra ne man mu yedu JFK kono no nko ekwa na say few people na first year by election a lot of people JFK move national champion. One thing I love about WONTUMI, when WONTUMI moves, a lot of people move with him. Mekai event leading to 2024 election. Now was so constituency by constituency in Asante region. Obe starting wo atwamango Bejanov. Satam na euphoria no maye. But WONTUMI be si honom no. A lot of people obi honom no watia dakura or party no in atwamango Bejanov. But we saw all those people coming on board to follow WONTUMI to campaign. Sanu been a maker. But this era, this time now year election, I say there are people who be on my who be a national chairman, who be a organizer, who be a general secretary. And to who now walk on Obabe do what you walk away campaign. So you see it, and so now be and no. And it mama ye. So see I call ya you lose ye. Some man for bit media campaign.
Oh, now I'm on bet to be a marshals here. Good. I'm marshals here. Young Clay Zakati, yes,
because you acquire yes. Oh, and when I am a yana saying, I am a sebi, yes, itianitia enka, and non chesa bontin suni, and me fanon concudio. See a petumi, no not a time na ye petumi, yenu honma, and then ye be mamma kayo. Ghana hanum election behind your history one moon, but now make a media friend and 1992 about the Ababa Bedru Samri. And maybe Beba be back. Oh, Nasa Kotia crab by election bar, you bet me a Kwaku and the MPP for near the city. The national executive now go campaign no me hunu ni maybe keke ne kan ya betmeka ase MPP for ye de niam bi di agro kakra ye ba ye kan se metra bet se wotie timamufuo mu a timamufuo na nkasa omoto abana. There are certain things that they are beginning to see. But as a year party people, no, yeah, the political lens are she and into ye. And this is for mu yenima. Mahama yenima as a NDC party no a yakono in a second coming. Me Mahama ebano na me enforce baku say kra. But keke oba ye no say niema bia oye no. Say MPP antena se ni anka ehu amomo a ahwe be ye de ma you. Obaye no or say obeti forzo keki me say me ya better have to say it obaye oti forzo ne nam 16 1 per liter e ba ya be drew 10 kakra na and then I say 12 point something me car na me use first na me top 600 and then me kuta 450 I feel me car no entity mamuni ono no te Ghana no wonim sa ne ma wi. But ye MPP for the near Makata ye say, oh, and yeah, but ye ko boss on my tobanetia. Dollar in Simon say bathroom. Dollar na 16.1, and the meno Casafin and so drew 12 and saying a buyer be drew 10.8. Yeah, so you can't say near Kwaku to be near yet. I don't want to campaign against anybody because I need a united front. Oh, I said near man kakran NDC for a yeno a ya to Ghana for trim. I'm a Ghana for your benefit no. enu nti o ma hunu MPP sa say yeah the first no nanka we were the better managers of the economy. Na Ghana for nim say ye to abama MPP beba be ye niema yama Ghanaians are benefit. And then I say the second coming of John Dramani Mahama no turn niema kakra. On say nursing and training almost slash 50% of the school fees. These are some of the things. Yet the akunyaso from 2020 to 2024 Ghana for soon 11 musa can't make free home. And this is for buy and make tram free home. I talk Ghana food trim. It is all Kwaku. That's all Kwaku 2 lesson. They will ask question. Uba and dear now yamaye. Vis-a-vis the NDC for so back a cray or muyi. Keke say yan cano crunch reya. Na yan to your home. Going into 2028 election, I feel near maybe fire. So going near 2024, saying how we came and sat over here. So we are going to win the seats. We are going to win the distance hands down. You know, if you 137 as a son, drastically 88. I didn't see it because we were singing song to our own team and we were dancing to it. But the reality on the ground is that Ghanaian voter no tem bian umusuade. Ghanaian voter is suade. Se Ghana for no mu ye bibi say me to abama obi obetimi aboa me. Enya kasa bebre. Ebio so ba party ni mu a. NDC for ya de bia me pese ye mpanyimfo nyankopon boy na 2029 January esue into power yenye bi. NDC for omo fa mabunu no pa adwuma papa me call radio station be brace me call TV station be omo amen NDC communicator me no mo call ayini na omo nyina most of them anya crowd were communication director be one of the institutions MPP ya baba mu a I say book long ni dosun ube braye campaign ama tumi aba eba unhu ba bi adwuma ne fa. And this is what they create employment. I'm not saying we did not create, but the manner in which MDC for ever you to know, the youth is the future of this nation. Okay, si anye wadru. Na ya suya entu ehunu bia mfa election 2024 ayi lusu ye no. Na current happenings in the nation. You see, ye hwe obi enkuru hu ne de miaye de. Ni anya sa fighting na wenye pana we kasa twitwie ya hwe ya ye de bekwa akoboso ebe backfire hwe the 5 aspirants no mo pe fantastic good candidate excellent but Bible say a divided house can never stand. We need a united front. In campaign for crowd Jojo. Time I woman dear. You agree to decide certain things. And can form by Jokama. But utie airwaves now. I said to go womb too much. I cry. Unindia misu. I am me and you cough from who. I could catch the Ghanaian voters and say, Omutuambama MPP. Na MPP ba yebenya impuntu but you find the no matter omo dey say be mount platform dia momo e me no miem ne ekotietie atechem efa bridge bi eda ba bi a bridge na buo a ye nam so kwa akoye so ye na se hasuo ye ne ebre. It's a party no ba ban mu a ye invest in the youth, ye build human resources, ye nyai na say and I am here so much. No. And some data a force for me and more kind of more bro here near my ebani atoma eja. I also mero a shirt or moon crop for money or moye juma in the opposite party. The idea woman. No more compared to moon. Dear na yes almost by the woman. And in going to Akotia election. Send your mimiti American. There are people in MPP almost work with Yahoo. they are singing this same song that I'm singing. But you sing the song and sing and sing. Mpanyinfo ntie. MPP mpanyinfo. Si benya hwea. Si MPP ni panyin benya hwea. This one man abekwan ene atade fita. I'm saying this. Me saying some na make and then eya me ya. The entire eya me ya ne say. Eshime. Okay, so we had opportunity 8 good years to turn things around. Tembia any ebeye sa opposition. See any who drone ensua ne man to ho no mo a 2029 Ghana for the 2 minutes de be maye keke menu mie ne be sing praises. See ya nya ne ebe ma Ghana for aka wo mutiri mu a. Say the free SHS by. And now to Obi can free SHS who hasn't been. Obi can be keke una o journalist. Obi can be. I'm a catch. Men a jaya to the 101 and son who say any padasani. So we any papa yen papa drew baby ne jan on one yan. I say just a meeting. Kiki said, "There be a woman now me $100 and 100 cedis. There be a chemia. It will become a burden on you. But when you invest in my life, now mommy see baby, now mama jumaya. Actually, be no me akramit me be abo. 2029 the minimum see because all the 5 gentlemen will be a didn't be an good support na e be win campaign. Me fear back on say the kusi etiwa no anhwa na ye presidential primaries ni wi a na enye Kwaku dane na Kwaku ha adwene Kwaku ha say I say some of the aspirants in ehu omo competitors say they are their enemies. Minimi nua baaye no akamba wumi asem onkan me baaye maka Dr. Duchumatem Miss Maka ye nyanya MPP for ana ye MPP for. So why do I have to see him as my enemy? Ye we are better Kwaku friends or mram yen campaign. Saba umia we ni better on be friends yen campaign. We are our own enemies. Yen fasa ni manen to keke. Ni yen come some people yan come mo pa me yen united front. We should forget the 2028 election. Because the script is clear, vivid. It is a divided house can never stand. We've gone to elections in Ghana. You say NDC drew baby no went and lost. We've also gone to elections that near divided. We went and lost. It is any way in your Keke. So when I'm kroma, mammy penny beat me who, papa penny beat me home. As some of the flower back to him when I'm got TV so quiet, more country penny for time. So my young papa moon bet to a bet yamu. They are saying these things. Okay. So me home. And Kabianki and say Kabianka say peace committee be kurampoa. Nanki free aspirant nina. Huh? And niema a man for a stati no a hydrogen. I happen to be one I will say this and then okay. On one of your sister station on a TV program, they empaneled all the aspirants or more representative, and I was there myself to represent one Dr. Yawose Adichum. Share your more opportunity. Some market your candidate. You know young people for a hono. So you do this thing. You are giving arsenals to the NDC. Weapon. In 2028, they will play it back to us. The mystery. So aspirants no be an microphone tenase. Hey, say me kwa koton sa insu we ansu na me koton. Enya afi na me kwa ye bibi fufuru. Me need time. Ton product no. Obi an kan semfa. Sempa emfa the candidate ho because at the end of the day no ye nyina be ka boma ye bako ne market one candidate obi an kwete ne paragraph so kwa ne campaign enye ye one elephant one party and we need one candidate who can win us power. Interquatia is unfortunate but we can build on it, we can let good lessons from it Yes, I dear Kiki. We should forget election 2028.
When I say it's dollar, gas to any mensoplax mixture, and I make come from out and you bring a stomach ulcer, a drew gasto mixture, so yem etchakra, corner copy be quite a babua papa, and one crea esabua a typhoid fever, a gasto mixture, numbi, which now yem etchakra, friend stomach ulcer, Miss what drew any gasto mixture. Tried and tested. Now for mensoplax mixture, ma edru mensoplax mixture, or by which kohun sem et sen. Ebrono so say empuwabunsa, what a yaw. Umnimini wa form, and only your menstrual pains, menstrual disorders, and ne back come out number, and on your back, kona kope mensoplax mixture, even so, echida kwai. Sounds na prostaplax mixture, memma edru, and for prostate enlargement. Bema and a Joe Johnson, WONTUMI Johnson, after 40 na Kwaku yen simpi, and on a prostaplax mixture, also no ebeboa papa. Ko, a herbal shop be a monsabekasa in Roy mensoplax mixture and have a prostaplax mixture. From my trophy, so number is 0248 77 8899. Na me kwa jeni mbuate enchen na me kanfo ye kivo for ni bi so ede in one Gary soaking mix baby echida kwan hwe ewie bia bo hwe na chisafi na obeye duane na openo we fast food ye fast food papa eno Gary sugar kakra nkatie milk wom na unyensuo bi edigu ho ajajajaj ya chile ama we are the nsuo gu ho a utumu say yes u di Gary 4-in-1 soaking mix from a kivo for dear papa eno nti wo ba no so school to be guna daka no fanko school obe dear Philip papa nti pebi a kira kwan ye o kivo pepper so ewo kivo mako wo ye still be now the kakra egum e bia won kwan bi na wo ya na wo di kivo mekodi bi nso egum o ma package the camera FDA for so agiatum nti pebi a kire akwan yo ajenim
double K.
Akwetia yakwaba.
Me that say. Akwetia by election. Krobia Sante said the Dayakoson Yani Pitri. A coy no say. Man said ye na ye payment. Nanke any mo say Inuya Solomon Kwame Asumedu. Nanke bia obitime wini akusi Inuya NSA Okumi anemo our parliament on. And at least in numbers 88 na etimi are maintaining but said you could see said the menu natural na dwen aba afa how we see who election how we feel but me pese we be can say maybe ti yen ho be the MPP no because even though in your seat na nankeye e be kan ye de ho bia nankeye but me hu ne say enema Emma Lucy and all the odds were against us into that election. I mean, who said the odds were against us. If you said they didn't kind Akwetia seat no Akwaye seat and you'll be safe seat. And your party be a safe seat. To say be a menshia na say Tamale Central ya NDC for ever call by election you pull out the honor safe seat. So everyone say some constituency be the same Judicial. Say the Judicial see here, and this is for them saying I don't be winning. In the no say every coin equal lusu ya. Nanke mama. The same with Tamale Central. A NDC for safe seat. In the every bit me call Nico winning everyone say more. Eh mama. But Kwetiano dear and another. NDC are transfer paying even 2020 only winning 2024 nominated so any equity free or with a margin of about 2,000. Now the me say NDC for incumbency advantage a play to almost and I say incumbency play to more advantage. If we say almost was so say basse yem fesika on the by election biano yedenya sika cheche ni those are yin koso ho enti omonete ayiso omo ho no di adanse say sika che anye kran 500 Ghana cedis ene binum kwa 1000 e koso ho no ene ade NPP as opposition party said the enemy can say because of presidential election in T as a division near the Ewumu. Why ne kwa mobilize this can be the aqua side and I be an aqua match the NDC. See, I dare a war leader Bakubi, Yatua baby in your flat bearer, and in a next year, and can no be the rallying force. I'm a Yako macho, but because of say, yen Nisa Anintino, ama division ho. Enti then this bobe BTN when it come to say yen for resources enko constituency ho no mo and be when this for campaign no a omo ye na tiu na ye some sort of threats to the constituents say yen na ye power. You already have 180 seats plus already. Enti senka ye ya momo seat no nse da ehia ye sa na mum Seman Twama yen wini na mokotoma NPP fo no a omunti me oba yen fi no eni se mo pempunto di amontoma yen na ze akoye force threat say Seman Twama ye I don't expect any development and a free sabre e ko 2028 and 2029 7 January no e mo twepa wo about 3 years eni kakra enti say obi dwen ho na sese hu no tonim eto no so as na ne ekotoma ebi kwa ya hye MPB atati kwan bi ho no mo bia ya anwi ni gya ho no efiri ho na wo ka che me se mo kwan we sei se mo antwa ma NDC candidate ne panam kotoma MPB dia kwan naka enti odwen ho because ne kwan MPB for sati nya dia 2028 eba ne ye na kase bia ye to ama NDC efiri so ama MPB aba eni se person be ye kwan ne dia eni se odwen ho team say sa NDC for threat na mo de koma wo mo no ena omo ehwe ho say okay sa na tie there because even though say go to my people kura number no it won't make any difference it don't there yemfa ema omo me problem the difference no because na me hu ni say betimi akọ ama yen betimi akọ ama omo na nye chechen na MPP ni be win that's why ko mu nya me hu ni say at least the governor 2000 it is NDC for bet my road and gains no crown be overtake enia the distance that's a gap between money no shouldn't be more than be a 200 can give be 100 be 150 200 and abro so be a 250 so na tie no dia then near who say you marshal a force
most of the times I think 2000 our upper hand our by elections
that 2004 so 2000 to 2004 no 2000 out of 7 by Ghana see any na no MPP winning 6 ni na willing see bimbila a friend say I'm in few west any ade some of those seats no dimu say NDC craft was NDC assign Abidjan to Martina Subi but sabe ni fa ni na and I make sure to the bia it makes sense say akabe 1 year ama yakoto general election ama ban sesa abade a ene we betima ade ama opposition no because you know say e dey an chekra ama aban sesa dey abade say dey see wo asin north no na ye election ye na aka be 6 months or so ami akoto aba enti even if we are doing say won fam puntuo
we contested
me chere on say no de na ye a friend say so ni betima ba ye ho betima ko bia ba me chere the electric no adwen omo no de koto aba omo no betima adwen say o say me toma opposition no ekura aka 6 months say nku aban na oteso no so be punishing for that election no kwana say that vote no kura na just 6 months be betima to aba man say dey aba but here is the case say 3 years ahead of us and a party no oteso no so the campaign threat say man trauma yen ya e a emremo enti mi hu say
that ya drip machines esi kwan so obu dwi kwan so gidigidi
that is it
almost register friends
youth employment
yes youth employment obu register and
for also we need bia ode ko we opposition but already say youth employment ko register bia enti certainly it will play in the
we had that opportunity as a party. What did we do? The youth. Hey, you see, I mean, we will be sending me message. BCCA. You be sending me the audio.
And election governance is continuous. enti wontimi nya obi bia within 8 years na e ma nye yi. Some of them obey no be 2020 about 2021. If you buy in 2021, home results na about 2020. And anytime bia no ntimi ka say ye kwa election inti make my bia na say me de mensa egu mensa. Yeah, then some investments were made and home results e bi na ye be. And media, that is how I see it. And I would also turn China. The NDC is still enjoying the goodwill.
Yeah.
The NDC is still enjoying the goodwill. Maybe they say, make ye. That is the word. Ye. Because when they say, Ninia can be about fuel prices. Definitely, the consumers feel is a fuel price a form. But the honest truth is to say, na na kufu ado time na fuel $140 per barrel no. So the time no be about 64 and 70 near enka betimi ateso amana beduru se tie yi pen. But you get that opportunity no. One more time and a world market no. Fuel price aba form. And some of these things na enye our doing we could have done this say nya those opportunity no. And maybe be ananka ye betimi aye oka 11 wansem. Definitely. Na wasanka ye. Because na mentia say the founder of the party then air campaign is a me ba may levy free ho. Meanwhile, they are buying any waso. What prevented their buying a sanko? Ye flabber and Nikoma Hano. It means say if he had an opportunity, so no was our Quanyana, Kobet me, but he wasn't the president because Ghana executive presidency. I wouldn't want to blame Obi any other. But going forward, actually lessons be one of them. I say. Definitely sene yesi kono se sie ya ase obi a prinity Nkansah nkoto egu kuremu obi a keka no yonko aso obi a peso oforo but ehunyansa se megina we gina mabeti na we gina we ya beti obetimi aforo we pia obetimi aso we so nsa atwe na ma no apie ye hun ne sa na nyina ye pempempempem ye ho. One thing that I always say is me admire about the NDC they are able to bury their differences after every contest. Before 2020, Mahama about 2020, and 2024 contest the party hierarchy obviously Mafia will be on Mahama contest. They skewed everything in favor of Mahama, but they focus on power. Realize say it me we need power. Say Mahama Kwan Ebedi Mampenyi or no Ebedi Mampenyi in his name. He is going to register as the president. But 2 minutes so fast one of the and you on Kwan Ebedi. And then Joshua Alabi. So enjoy be. Oma no mudi do fuechi and so enjoy. Kodobo nso nye na ambassador no. But yeah there chin ya was seven Ebedi Mampenyi. And only ene. Enti ye ko ho no na nka ebetimi aka ho abom aye yifo no national for ene di animu na the aspirants no e dey on resources ene nyina kan support executives no na nka yakọ ho no knowing very well said the odds were against us think here unity kese pa na yakọ show say ye ka bom ene nka ebetimi ama yetimi a winning seat. Number what do we do? Popularity contest. Obi a person ko kire say ono na as a wordom to be a kwana man food nature near bon yo and near quiet no. If people are saying say, oh yeah, quiet, you might quiet, you may no. They just went there to show say they are present on no swaba. Because say they are quite your own delegates ho. And they no be near quiet no honum. And they be on another thing is actually means and this watch race cow. How much race car? As also tell me you say no single aspirant. It doesn't matter how wealthy you are in town will seek our won't we match the NDC government machinery in any election? No. Sebasa Sabre this kind of contest. Enti, Menami was the kind of Menami was a NASA. I have been on Trump card and the best.
Now, you have been a just say, okay, JTI, way back. Now we are back. Be one card, but we are gathering in one. But way back. Now we have a Jessica. We are back. Says, that's Gadira. And I say a negative about the party. Actually, a party, a unity. Let me tell you on engineer Cabinet Japan, science and ECN, and I loved him. The submission. Because the party in him, yes, saying that we have executives, party in the and then I won't for donation in co. Now the entry. Na yen kankwa so party need say already say your party head office na party na card member presenting in the name of the party ama ho no but obi e be kire ni bobre say ono na popular e wo eno na ye new enti until party for better say see did say ya na e kode a say obi mompa say by election mra
Nenso san hwe ya even in our stronghold. Se by election ba na se ya mfa nkabo mu ne ekoye ne se ye population content se even kwa stronghold kwa betimi elusu. And only the lesson I was take it from. Sa ade we say. Na ase yenya wotimi wakame no. Hwe ena me ne wo kase. Enam de da ye koso MPP mu nti. Oni mi se ene Omampanyi Mahama issue directive say state lands. Yeah. Or you ban on state lands. And this is for Timito. Omo the campaign immobilize.
Okuja to black.
SOs. And the campaign tiayen. Na there yana say na yen crofo bi no mo so accuse yen ho say total ensase. Fueling into the perception of corruption state capture and this is for a creative about the MPP. And then bet na fie no. Aso Mahama also a ban on state lands. No, but time MPP for.
Now, around a ban in state lands, you would be around it.
And maybe say no. Why you ban no? And so no time MPP for. And then this is for the Wakoto. True Burton, honorable Muntaka. Anyhow, Idris admitted say almost to state lands. Time and no more ewo. Mumi says almost time no to me MPP nibi. And the Oma Samba. But also the MPP Munti, I cannot move. Yen shall attack you. So it is better say, you better point your guns to the NDs, the government, and be a responsible opposition. Near hold your buying accountable. Saying, say, you fire tria, near the Refino. Kobias and they say, ye dear, why you come many? Sebastian, ye dear, you chetra. Yen first can you inquire. Enti yenya sansem no aye die no de ana yasene sei senka ko share delegate no anka camera ne sa na bebie ne ho na ye keka ye ho nsem kra no kanya ya radio so ni TV so e ho na ye so pa ye yonko na media person bi ko bi no ko ye ndc ni no atu ayirim ama party for me no na ho na ya so pa ya so ye nchen akogu aye nu eno ne de abeduru eni enti mesre party for say going forward, then PP as a party, as a government, the previous one, we didn't get everything right. No correct. Never will be a more and Kay. It will be a home no and Kenyon Omunya Konya Sumo party ni movie. Nanko Mosunya be at the core grassroots. Share and they mean ye. A bit my bassa minino pa Bassonia positioner. It be a man in term ewa. Enti bia enso me so bi but nyame na dom na so ono so obi wofuro bi so bia wo keke so oba be hye ba bi foforo a wo de wonsa be so me so na nke be hia say ye be cheche anwanwan positions na ma obi no mo nyenya bi se be ya obi aso betimi ahwe ne nkrofo sama enti ekom de bi nom eye no kre ye be sere say ye mfa nche na de ya ne say ene ye ndisi wo hu yi unkonya bi o maame eti aware ase kwase komdo na wo ne kra aba aware ase enti MPP wo ho no kra wo anya ne ndc wan na onim no enti edan ya MPP no na wo se hwema ne ba na ye kasa kire mpanyimfo osua de dimini say definitely say yankopon ye adom na ye nya akwanya bi wa some such mistakes will not be repeated
but ajedim but say yes waka lit dollar ka bi wo swaka mi amaka unity ene here sisi. But I hear from the year chassis at the FE because he say no and this now can this the can hey obia de a good form not just a saying yeko a whole combinado for no any packet but about chimneys are a silence now yen ye 2024 elections Babia Aircon who say be the actually air campaigning. But then your company Kwaku trouble, but I be a pull out that. But on the actually of the fence no so say Omunko Rini. MPP knew, but there was that attitude Uncle Rini near and then you buy a unity, but a fan year shall see as a part.
No question must say in 2016 na NDC Omunya United sao and can't be no more Lusu but only the moment United a opposition any more come. Any chairman WONTUMI ye de a true and a befan on the fee. So no way national champion or your the regional chairman so no position. Time I have our power no be friend. The person chairman WONTUMI will be wa same sabra ni war power no any one home. Me wa enti any achimkwa sem men wo kan ye. Yamin yesiga yami ye galam say atone general say yoku fo nto mo san frɛ no besi na won say afrɛ no o mo kobu hawa kumzin wo hu wo monim da Yen yes said the Mako quota charge almost 6,000, but you name you who woman named that. But the 2 watch him quite no see I saw a can't same keke. You know, Nico say a remand. Young farm come round 2 weeks. In the sun, Yama will say, you know, what's a Kassachara and say, we should put aside our interest because the position it's not a yaw. Opposition it's not a yaw. Ain't it? So first, none of our power no. And I know who say free and say now 3 years or denting a man coming quiet and nay. A boy in a ain't also jay their way and a fan home baby. Then a for no a meno yan penny for no was horn. As for answer. Omono betimi aboaba ye ne ankasa ye wo form no so to de bia e wo se ma ya dwemu e da ho
social media
e kire say me support Dr. Bawumia sa bra me gina he Dr. Bawumia bia se ubo me din kire no a ohun nipa koro e bia me gina ho e na obi hu we say bia minim no ba ubo me din a ohun no se ba se tumi aba na ye checha definitely so sa as power na ne call ye no obi di kan fra cha o mama hu bia nsa na bi kura ye
yes.
Nanwa na nekufu ado bayi. Ni podi kan mana appointment. Ni your opposition kwa no nya ye. Alanchebati. Ni de wudi na chi a. Wo ye campaign enti wudi afofra atem no. Party ni ba power no ba baji ni position. Ne bia wona mo nsem bia wudi na chi kan ye enti you cannot come close to power. If say me hu bi pen. Me ni pa binum kroma ya Ashanti region he ye ma me bia na wudi ye rally na chi. Tene wo si ye ne campaign fa ye obi ehunu ba bia ofa
o sa no kan bi na bi san dwa no e bia me body din na Nkansah Alan say chiro konya ba bi she na afi
omo kuma no me ma me friends former father so obi antene view Richard no ahoni bebrebe hono mo a because of say ne na omudi na chi ni entokwasem bia na ase me nka se ntokwa but how campaign is called no, they could not get close to the source of power. And any person who come on so crass and hear woman. A bit me a poor be a winty. Ye measured. Ewo ye Nkansah ni musebe ya. I say 2 many bar. Oh, pinchen will be a connection ya. Enya din Emma wo. Any Chief Justice. Oh, Chief Justice. Ah, why a lawyer ni? Why a lawyer new? Ena wabe Supreme Court judge. And obey Chief Justice to more for penny. Apart from Ghana ha ni dibre no, because of the dibre onya into international exposure be. But ono kra no, e timi de na fasa ase bua kwa we say so. Ehwan no. Etu no. O man penny Mahama say, judge for what judiciary ni mu no. Onu nsu emu no mo yam before into also appoint NDC judges. Enti wa ye chenchenchen ya say nyame candidate dia ye ne betena position 30 years no. It's not position 30 years, Nanya Fasama. Now, only NDC chairman be an NDC executive be a war constituency, Kunyasem. Near the Uko court, near the Ukujina NDC judge if would be any more. I want to be who says, how Wama, or part in it now power, Nkansah so also. And the member woman part may candidate so what no. But my coming one time say, me na baby, a party a candidate for be who not even Abontin, yes, be a radio and not a use on Kwan, but even Kwano, Abontin Street maybe no Mekasa, because the Bassa Bear didn't say, me and I'm a good who fino. Nami I may say, baby, I bet now want to me as yes, I'm beton. How can I sell him? And only there was a party for dream home, now quit Nkansah train. None near my air cost so Ghana ha. Say, see, no. And now, quite internal wranglings into young Timmy Crank can was him. And also in train say, to me, Eddie. Into young support party, no. Na yen for party, no Emra power. Kiki, my last word. My last word. At every point in time, will be a party, maybe win election, be a party, no. And yet the candidate. Into here, I do to a fine gentleman. You are Bawumia, a fine gentleman. You are Commander Japan, a fine gentleman. Dr. Brian Champon, Honorable Kennedy Japan, all of them, a fine gentleman. I can tell you, Omubia on his own. Everything we need to me, Ediamain. And until say party, Nenya, who are Dano, and a bit to me, my 2029, me another say, na men are meeting me to me, Ubia and Tini, Papa, Ubia, Ejuma.
Mate, na $2 you are receiving the backlash.
I mean,
maybe I say sometimes I don't know who say be a party where you know a be per se be a cash and I say be a opiate and I say nina a. But I have my couple of also please cake him. The man who is speaking for Dr. Educhu should be mindful of his word, because most of his statements are not helping NPP but promoting NDC. And Mr. Yao Jemfi from Kumasi. NDC has committed so many mistakes while they are in power, but you didn't condemn, but rather telling all little things NDC has done to deceive weak-minded people. And I have this one that says that okay, very good evening to you, Miss Krofi. But when you say so from a peer answer or the Finkoko, also this unity is gradually killing NPP. Akwetia has shown us clearly. All presidential hopefuls, if you will not change your ways, I am afraid NPP will perish. NPP should learn to keep cool and silent in some of their dealings and utterances. Silence at all times is golden. NPP is still not attractive to most Ghanaians because of disunity. Let us come together. Thanks, KK. And let me see. I think I have one here. Okay, I have some of your messages. But all right, I think it's crumpled. And I say, because I have more, but I'm trying to locate messages. All right, but me for way from Namembra also $8. For your men powder. Miss now. Corner kojo de why we bema fusua men powder mema edru mema powder boa agudie ewo empem nti fusua men powder tried and tested as always amanfo a edi ho dance here men can say testimonies fa fusua men powder ho you have no idea we bema na oshena anajo niema nkoyi ewo mpema kona ko try fusua men powder what try bi ajo fusua men powder de untumi nko ho abeka seda bi amwa wa na odi dance die ebeba na fusua men powder sade american eboa libido no naturally support stamina ene ho enkro ne ba enti fusua men powder no pe ebi echira kwan na ebeboa fosua co-bitters eno no nso no eboa eye koko enti ebia wo problem with eye koko na chese woje ho a engia yusu eye fosua co-bitters yi ebi ebeboa papa asanso ne wo fosua herbal mixture ewo ho eno no nso eboa malaria se ebia ntidi yare anase untumi ndidi wanumato untumi nanansai eno kona kope fosua herbal mixture bi nso echira kwan wo pe bi echira kwan a de obeye ene so obefra homa trofo so number is 0244 017097 0244 017097 and number to me afra 0552 812912 0552 812912 FDA4 agiadroi atumenti pebia chira kwan sanso na rock care clinic tunsa edefro se empono omwadro no bra na bepebia chira kwan edro ne ye friend medfagen capsules eno na boa ma moja tumi di mu efrosani athletes bia wo ye athletes na wo pedro bi ebeboa no wapo so bibia ye adwuma kama eno na ne eye medfagen capsules insomnia eno ntumi nanajo obre ansana wada mesro ko na kope ye medfagen capsules ibi afeni ye friend sciatica acute sciatic pains eboa Rock Care Clinic for Edra, your friend Medfagen capsules, a free watching dumpeno, aircosebe preduas, or 200, a beboa palma, BBI, a kama. Pakum capsules, a memedra, a free Rock Care Clinic, Konakope BH, my friend Pakum capsules, and your Jedicure 442, and also a mano edia, into Jedicure 442, Ebwa, or Ba. It's yes, you want him feel kama. It's na copy be a chakwa. From my trophy so number is 0248 885040 0248 885040 and I bet me after 0244 183230 into Rock Care Clinic and I already in Rui aba etwaso nanka menhwa me time no nka be kwa adamate so na minim need $1 nanka bi ambesa ehwe chief justice de no briefly ansana nanaya Exodus Moringa, Exodus Dandelion capsules, and afi Exodus breakfast. Enche obetnas, but need $1 brema na.
We busa question be. We say unity ni starting free. Augustine can be emid. We say no single aspirant. Any bit me away. A party ne renew. Party ne tie candidate be a chairman away. Kicking. Baby, I was a unity no. A free. Selfish interest also be a freedom. Say anya me no die. Na ye enu die na ye nkudi na chin campaign ma no. Ye ka yemi ensan e wo hanom. Ye se wo ne ye elect wo. Augustine person contest bi. Me so me person me contest bi. Who followers? Augustine when followers, me so me followers. Say yamfa selfish interest na ntun chen.
O de ajenim
yamfa selfish interest na ntu baby. Ni ehunu se ye tuma keke ya anase ye tuma agenimu a o ye party ba who say who can say in 2024 year election after the primaries no ebimu they sat aloof ebimu so hesitate people were also dragging their feet obi one man kan ni obamu limelight kan ni impact no be me winning certain votes okay keke unity begins at Ubia doorsteps. The unity must begin within yourself. Keke se me no se me wo se ye start unity even ye start ye frame no me no asem wo yimu a. I was say me de cha me ho na me de abechewo. I was also de cha wo ho na de abeche me. Election 2028 na da ho no. Enye bi ne de ete ha no ma ye kana say no. With that unity yamfa nchen yenho a yamfa yamfom so na se oboaja wo so se fa memfom so chen se me so de cha afoforo na wo no obi atia o na so mbe so de beche no ne bede na waja wo so de achewa mana yi enti ye kwa election enema be brebe si beti wi a yemfa nche ne ehunu se whoever delegates elect as our leader, as our aspirant, as our presidential candidate, no. I was saying, you come together, near 40 ahead, near fighting, near selling, no. Na Ghana for one ton, and yes, idea, you better not have soon. You better not can you maybe I didn't kind was it a position here, they need to know, your president before the end of the day, bring it in my mind. So, we position her. Nasa wo ye flag bearer, nasa ye chamaya, who nim fasu. And then Kakoye or Chimay crowd or party away. Yeah, buy and so young your party, your wabam, new who near him. Chief Justice say in India, Keke make it web in a maker. He say no Kasa Ghana and what he crap. Your boy, me as I said, Mensu. Sana say no, me who Ghana. John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency. Mekase, I say, Mr. Ken Camino, and near maybe one more a qua, I say, a co sharp. Chief Justice, I in Madame Tokuno. So, any history now, Sheni Ma, or ye, any committee, no. Omoti ni mo kanin na meka se ma melody in my layman lawyer layman's view meka se enka wono de onimu di no fa lay down procedure say otu kwan according to na wotu no e would be kan ho koye ade no so wo hwe omoniema no mo yese eye in conformity to the lay down procedure e wo honom no fa so ye ne de enka de na nka aba ya koye me se Ghana ha keke se to aba wi a enke anya ne se wa ban wo power na o appoint wa ne to aba na wa ban ne power position bi anka obi en free system no na nka foforo no obeba no ono appoint bibia bi ofoforo ise de akwa akoye no first yet na nka ye nim se nka civil servant institution bi na nka ye but say de ya ye se e fa ba bia o easy the eye easy call easy so easy. I say unimu wa, and I'm so unimu wa no ahwe na. Yes, we will be about share first, then Nkansah will see whom by saying fancy whom, yet the abodiano, yet the noon soon. First, Nankam Zenka Biba Nanki, some key, a Yibinanki, ye change leadership on them. They say, there, as a real must say, judiciary. Ah, can come me as some to me. Now, some to ye de honey a security redress. I want you to kaya some. So say the ya best are baby about interest to na of finding fault e wo honum. A hard journey, but as a ye trust a beer, keke, a ya me yakakra. And say, see, I, Manus is minaso. Sabin previous. Dear SCNO in 2029 MPP about power. Yes, you inquire Biana. Oh, I am yet on mine. Governance or government is a continuous business. It is Sabin previous. Chief Justice for Judicial what they found on one. As some of us know. It's slow any who boy move because as some to Mrs. Sia mini baby am deko. President Kufuor by no. Now Mammy George in the wood. That's what now so another government by what now so man who's a son man many be baba ya. But that's a baby and yama air corner dear. Kiki Ghana for say I'm sorry. That's a judiciary no so. Yeah the politics new raho pa dia. Any Ghana be hard kakra because the only point, the last point, a Ghanaian edin any shese obi sisi no a okoya a judiciary. E hono so na say politicians e dey ni chire. Yenhwe ni yi. Mesre say come panyin John Dramani Mahama say nko besa have a second look of the happening now. Enka ebeye de pa kakra because say the niema any the judiciary no say politics ko hono mo because the SNO some people ba they also begin or we also begin to find fault. Whoever is appointed we will also begin to find fault. Now I say judiciary so kwa baby a obi aba odi nani kwa ha find fault there na me no me ni gina hin keke asem we so obi adi na no tumu yes say bia ye obi de na hwan na say ne ha adwene ebi mso start kan easy boss ni sa na manema no enye ndodo e beka ho asem o ka no obi akoko tu ba bi o ka no obi akoko tu ba say enno na enye enne se enne so enya enti ye nto aso nkopem da ben keke ye nto aso pa enkopem da ben ansa na ejai sa na ma
but nit dollar me da say ajanim brebe da ye ko yeni
okay. A very quick one. Maybe I can say, sir, mammy, na ye to be expected. Na there na ABC. If we say, uti NDC for Mokasa, bra no more position. Na any more barbemu, kwamo fast or Niman, or Modimamena Femuno, na a point one direction. Say, ya no person pamo mameno. Na uti NDC for no more beam and other Ghana Nibia say. Eye maame ne mfumsuo bi a woye enti na omogyenyina so de yi no ene bi wonso there is this false narrative say ena se committee in the report ne ba the president na is bound untimi nya ho hwe yi say opamo no omampanyi Mahama ebu Judicial Council a recommendation so Ghana ha say enti meba wo hwa reasons a NDC for the no no ade dey nkan won NDC communicators clasia almost say na MB for by no mu yi Charlotte say Eddie into some cultures oh na ye say enya maame no kwadu bi obi di abo no enti na mudi pamonamum enam say mudi tum say MPP pamon Charlotte say ntu na mo so pamo Chief Justice enti sa petition ni ade ne de e just camouflage keke because you had your reason ni na say MPP pamon Charlotte say but Ghana for so no so say in the case of Charlotte say no ono Nkansah Charlotte no ene deputies Georgina Opoku Amankwa ene Amedu Sule wo na trade accusations we kwadu ene mo be hata wo ntuma gufin bi ko na ntuma gufin bi oyisi ho ene mo be hata na bonten ena o ma petition o mampanyin ene nam so ma yedi nyina so eyi won before SMB ba power 2017 so yanka no ba bi yada say ye buy be shall to say but then this if one nobody can decide commander that some bombe maame no chief justice no mampanyi mahama na akra kan say it will take a new chief justice to repair the damage done to the judiciary say ona dwi mu no judiciary ne say as say new chief justice ba enti on ba nkwa na enye toko no kwa na yobi hufuru bia nka ombeyi no bi say no obo mo adwi mu podada the second one and so the this for adwi mu no mo say omo nsem omo de call court between 2017 to 2024 no nyina no omo di for enu nti court no ye bias judge for a court no nyina ye MPP for ne mo ko di bim de a no mo ubosi omo nkasa judge for ne NDC for because omo di bim judge question case onim so court no bu ama wo mo ato for se court no judge at a point in time but ne nyina no omo so na omo se court no ye bias into mampanyi mahama e she NDC for boss say so oba point a movie de mako Supreme Court na say judicial akoye NDC adwuma enti eno a na ye say ogusu a oye no me ne kan say ne wo MPP ni a hwe wo hu yi na me so de me kan cho so MPP ni a hwe wo de ne mo mo nhya wo say wo be ya adwuma ma MPP aba power biu e bi say ne NDC judge for no mampanyi mahama be appoint ne say unya asem bo court say yes civil case say ye a very say criminal case wo be de hunu say judge no a wo ko na nimu no oye NDC judge for ni bia na wo kwa obedidi ama wana ebi ni di atu achimkwa atu chema wontumi ye maami ya Nkansah ye tokonu wonim se odnasem ko human rights court say ye tije na fa ahode so according to article 33 of Ghana's constitution so say tije obi afa ahode so fa ahode ni pa kwa wo tieti asa afa ahode so mpoma mpanyin po a ba bia ba akosiki redress high court maami ne ko ye no human rights court say only jurisdiction say and they say me nyoma mpanyin nya asem mampanyin tietia me fa ahode so a enam so ye mampanyin nti kai court beti makan Ghana ha say onti minisa asem no esi o Ghana ha say court bi say enam sa asem mo say ye mampanyin na ede o etwa fufu afọ otiko o mampanyin na ewo ka wa fa obeti o mampanyin na pamfo na ebu kwasea enu nti mintimi ni wasem emfa ma bi ekoso nne no enti obi anfa saa de we sia ho entu ye hofo na men say ntibio say yan kan ye ho amom na ya ma yetumi 2028 na ya me save Ghana na judiciary no a ene ye hu ne say pan this for the ebe fa mu no ebe fa so no eno so ko na ye de yewa no akon na to mehu panyimu bi me bona mane every say wo ka ho bi ena ya mane a ye wo mu say ye hu ni
but they say sana ko Ghana Kwaku ensem pi na meka Kofi Apalo ene yenya ntie se yokofo nso ensa asodimu na omo ensa asodimu a still be near full detailed detailed information as to why Yoko hold on down na no say
Yamini abanga da so
eti ya the best ya better Ajedi Mbuate the better was papa Ajedi Mbuate a member of the NPP communications team Ajedi Mbeda was also and Charles Osei minute dollar and so a member of the NPP communications team Achima you will be a Frank Yabua very good evening to you Frank Yabua the whole son Ajedi Mbuate executive eti ya better was papa na Exodus Moringa and Dandelion capsules Exodus breakfast nanaya nase na eno so eda enchaya eno eda enchaya ansa na na ya ebetina se no Evans Quaff of a EKK Charities. Evans Quaff, a very good evening to you. EKK Charities, Evans Quaff, good evening to you. 6 to 12 October which the kiti the MACC there ajem paibo and a bit to be a safe way from DMA ACC Sanso and a new Jabin MP Ora Francis Uswecha, a very good evening to you as well. Nameko Nanaya and Chino or Katechi in team, and so maybe I will be at the beach and the late Nanaya Me ba kwa ba.
Yeah, eja.
Na oho te say.
Nyame adom me ho.
Now the intense.
Say eduma no so de bia ho. Na e bibi, je bibia na. Ubetimi aka.
Na ya de ka ba before, but the late but intense. It's they are allowed because one of the we are very punctual. Time the offend
ya. Manager bia beka.
Sa on for time we
na je say bibinti unsa.
Sa bibinti.
Keke me da sipi say wa mama kwanya no na. Tiefo ne ahwefo ehunu media na se wonum nyina anim say Frank ane ye Exodus group of companies because yenkwa na ye say ye dia setna pa aba Ghana ma memfa nchi emu oduro emfiri akache emfa ma obi bia waje bre na wo hwe yen sabre Exodus group of companies wunim say asetna pa ye dia ba no yenkwa ne company a yenton aduro nemum ye dia pomuden mapa ene ayaresa mapa ebre obi bia mepa achaw eduro yi hwe Exodus moringa capsules, Exodus dandelion capsules. De bi amini wudi ho nkomo bebre. Enanso me to gidiem na makai wo say eduro bi wo ho a diabetes no emfa ho any how many years a edi. Minim so wato no bebre. Enu a wato de dose papa. Wan hu hwe ene die nso e Exodus moringa capsules, Exodus dandelion capsules. Me pacha on sa kan odi ana. Diabetes tetew. Woje ho a enye. Ye wadanse bebre. Enti komo amini wudi se eni sosoma wa. Wodi e won soso fa book. Now they kenkan. Moringa timiye de, dandelion timiye de. Just that. Eno kwa be mwanya eho evidence say enkomo amini wudi eye genuine obia ene wo mo sa nkomo no enu mienu ye kura mi ene adoctafo mpo se eye sanse ye di kind of challenge bi by say aso obia te say obi se Exodus moringa capsules ene dandelion capsules entu yade ase ana yatibida se moringa nya de pa dandelion nya de pada debi ni nyina aboa ni padua no na niama pa eye no eno ena meka bi di a kirew se